I always feel the urge to do some kind of weird noise when I unmute to start the stream. It's never just a hello. No, it's gotta be something fucking weird. I don't know. Hello, Klusk. It's been a while since you have deigned to step foot in my chat. No, I'm kidding. Hope you've been doing alright. Seasonal allergies have hit me for the first time in my entire life. And it fucking sucks. So if I sound nasally, that's why. And my left ear is stopped up for some fucking reason. Allergies got hands this year, I guess. My left ear's been stopped up for like 2 or 3 weeks. I was taking ear drops. I took them for the full 7 days like they told me to. 4 times a day for 7 days. 4 drops 3 times a day for 7 days. And I did it, and my ear's not any better. So that sucks. I found a Swiss Army knife in my drawer, in my desk drawer, and I've been playing with some of the non-sharp attachments, like the screwdriver, the nail file, the corkscrew bottle opener, and whatnot. So I like the sound. Hell yeah! All right, let's look and see what they cut from the GameCube Sonic game, shall we? I know it's bright and white. I had a dark mode extension installed, but that was for some reason that was making my laptop just fucking chug. So we are gonna do it in bright mode, sadly. But I'm not gonna drink any. No energy drinks this evening because I have another sub job tomorrow. But I will be I'm also gonna go to the pre-release event for Tarkir Dragonstorm for Magic the Gathering. I'm not gonna participate in the event though, just because I suck at deck building when it comes to limited, cracking packs and building decks. I'm not very good at that. I need multiple days or multiple weeks to figure out a game plan and not like an hour to build a deck. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. Alright. The set looks really good. I've already gone through the entire set and made a list of every card that I want to pull. Even cards that I would never buy ordinarily. So, I am good to go. Anyway, let's talk about Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut on the Gamecube. It is the enhanced Gamecube port of the Dreamcast original. While the core game is the same, DX features updated several models and textures. Removes the 30 FPS cap, ports the Sonic Adventure 2 Chow system, and adds several unlockable features, including Mission Mode, a playable Metal Sonic, and Sonic's entire Game Gear library. I forgot that it included the entire Game Gear library. I know you can somehow play as Metal Sonic, but I never bothered with all the challenges or whatever. Despite these additions, it's generally seen as the inferior version due to bugs, both those lingering from the Dreamcast version and new ones, a less stable frame rate, which I never noticed, and over-reliance on specular highlights, primarily owing to the removal of the original's lantern lighting engine, and having none of the DLC. I didn't even realize Sonic Adventure had DLC. Additionally, DX would serve as the basis for subsequent ports that introduced more issues and further tarnished the game's reputation. Well, now we know. Historically, outside of the alchemic glitching scene for Adventure in 2000, DX was the only version of the game that was data mined during the 2000s and early 2010s, as Dreamcast emulation was in its infancy. Much of the unused content present in Adventure, namely Sky Chase's Dragon, were actually found. What is Sky Chase's Dragon? What the fuck are you talking about? Let's see. Ooh, the Marcus Hedges Trend Orchestra and their cover of Breath of the Wild. Great stuff. Oh, come on now. I just opened a new tab, motherfucker. This laptop's only 5 years old. Tain't that old. My lord, I may have to get another. I may have to get a new one for my birthday. We'll see. I'll see if my mom's willing to go halvesies on a new laptop. Like maybe like a $500 one. She and I would each pay $350. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is happening here. Waiting for tcrf.net. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I can't even right-click. YouTube. Why is it loading YouTube? It seems to be in some kind of a loop. There we go. Sonic Adventure Dreamcast unused. There are two major categories when discussing unused objects in Sonic Adventure. Objects are unused entirely, and objects placed in either in areas they're never seen or only exist due to being leftovers from another character's version of the stage. Ew. Sky Chase. Oh, is the image of the dragon broken? No, it's... Oh my god. That's what that is. That's cool as hell. Low quality screenshot, but still. Fucking dragon ass. Dragon D's nuts. Alright. Various furniture objects, including dressers, televisions, and tables. There's also a static rocket model in early footage and the auto demo. Boss number 18. Probably the most well-known unused object in the game. The unfinished mechanical dragon boss for Sky Chase. It can be added to either act, but its textures only load correctly in Act 1. In Act 2, it'll either appear with no textures, the textures of another object, or just simply be invisible. Hilarious. Were actually found as leftovers in DX. Oh. So the Sky Chase's mechanical dragon were actually found as leftovers in DX and its prototypes first. This is why some of our videos for Adventure were recorded using DX. Once the understanding of Adventure's codebase had improved, many researchers now direct their attention towards the original, with DX now becoming the mixing bowl for mods. For further reading, look here. Cool. This page lists unused content exclusive to DX. For content that appeared in the original, look here. Okay, I might do that after looking through the DX cut stuff, now that they've, like, securely separated the two. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention what I was drinking. Just finishing off a can of cheer wine. For those of you not in the States where that is, it is a vaguely cherry-flavored soda that doesn't actually taste like a cherry-flavored thing. It's a very unique taste. I like it a lot. If you happen to be in a store... Hell yeah, brother! If you happen to be in a state or a store that happens to sell cheer wine, I highly recommend giving it a shot. It is very carbonation heavy, but it also goes flat very quicker than other sodas. I don't know why, but it's real good, but it'll go flat real quick if you're not careful. That's why it's best to have it in like the 16-ounce bottle or a can or a glass bottle. Ow. The 2-liter cheer wines kind of suck if you're planning on drinking them over multiple days, because like I said, after like day 3, it is mostly flat. And I say that having grown up drinking 2-liter cheer wine. It was always a disappointment. Alrighty, let's see what we got. We got some sub-pages, we got unused graphics, unused objects, Dreamcast leftovers, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, what? Mission mode, compressed batch script, and references. Let's do prototype info. Hell yeah, Klusk! Cheerwine's the fucking... not the GOAT, but it is very good. Kinda wish they'd like, do some extra flavors with it, though. I feel like you could do so much with Cheerwine by mixing in some different flavors, but we never see it. Alrighty, let's see. Dated April 4th, 2002, the changes made to the game for DX are still an early work in progress, with many features and maps still looking like the original game. A later prototype of the game that was sent out to reviewers While this version doesn't have as many differences to the final as preview does, it still has a lot of bugs and very incomplete chow system. Okay, so not much here. I don't think there's anything in the notes section. Lighting and textures. Yeah, nothing. Alright. A lot of technical jargon that I cannot comprehend. Changes. I love that guy. Tails looks really shiny now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do changes from the Dreamcast version. Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut is a port of Sonic Adventure. In addition to the extra content, there are actually tons of changes from the original version, ranging anywhere from tiny to huge. As can be expected, anything having to do with the Dreamcast was removed, such as the file selection menu, the posters and levels that reference the Dreamcast, and button prompts. These changes were made for obvious reasons and won't be covered here. Extra content that was added to the port, including mission mode and the Game Gear games, won't be listed either. Shiny baby, yes, shiny diaper baby boy. Alright, let's see what we got. Well, Jesus. Alright. Menu differences. Wow. The difference is so slight, but it's there. The font is different. They went from Impact to Arial. Wow. Yeah, the Sonic Team logo is now a static screen rather than being part of the intro movie. Oh, okay. Yo, that's so fucking cool. What the fuck? I need to get my hands on the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure. That fucking Sonic Team Presents screen is so much cooler. The game's sound credits were moved from the end credits to an additional screen appearing after the Sonic Team logo. The memory card screen was changed to accommodate for the Gamecube. As such, rather than 8 possible... Well, let's just fix that real quick. There we go. Rather than 8 possible slots, there are now only 2. And by extension, the max possible file count has dropped from 24 to 6. Wow. That is hilarious. The file select screen now displays the selected memory card alongside the files. The game's logo was completely redesigned for Director's Cut. I actually kind of like the Director's Cut logo a little better than the original one. I like the yellow and orange of the DX version. Game's logo was completely redesigned for Director's Cut. The cork board and mirages were replaced with something a bit clearer and more generic. My ass! Look at nothing else looks like that. Nothing else looks like that. What are you talking about? I mean, I get the appeal of the original, but I don't know. I really like the bright color. I like the shiny colors. It shimmers and shines and sparkles and delights. I must have it for my collection. Still, I do get the appeal for the original logo. The original logo does have a bit more uniqueness to it, but I still love the sleek and like the orange, what is it, the color gradient orange, I think it's called. But yeah, maybe like the most generic part is the Director's Cut. Everything else is very stylistic and cool looking. 1998, 1999, wow. And just think, 1 to 2 years before that, we got Ocarina of Time. Damn, that's insane. Alright. Hey, yo, that's crazy. Alright. The background of the menus that reflect the title screen are also different as a result, but the format of the menus remain the same in the GameCube version. The second option in the trial menu was changed from minigame to subgame for the GameCube version. This only applies to English text. The Japanese equivalent of the option is unchanged. I forgot there was internet connectivity on the Dreamcast, man. Dreamcast was fucking ahead of its time, bro. God damn. Remember when it was free to play online? You just had to have an internet connection. Damn, I miss those days. Really wish they'd bring that back. I miss not having to pay fucking $10 a month to play online with strangers who may or may not call me slurs. Amazing. I mean, hell, Nintendo's fairly recent with their paid online subscription. I think they were the last ones. They were the last major company to do it. Second was PlayStation with PS3, because PS2 had internet connectivity, but you had to have a specific modem for it. So I guess buying the modem was part of the cost. I don't know, man. Still weird. Oh well. I do see the difference though. Minigame collection. Trial mission. In the options menu, the European Dreamcast version's TV setting was replaced with a toggle for the GameCube's Rumble feature. In the European version, the TV setting toggles the 50 to 60 hertz modes. Oh yeah, that's right. For some reason, European power grids, or I guess, well, no, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to say European electricity. Your electricity has no region, but like, I don't remember if it was the power grid for Europe or what, but a lot of the older games in Europe ran slower because of the hertz output or something like that. I know Cat Icarus did a whole thing, talked about it in like an old video, but I forgot what specifically it was that made it so much slower. File change. Sound test. I do like the fact that they that they don't change the Sonic in the message settings, because they just reused the original Dreamcast version of Sonic and not his updated version. Funny. TV setting, yeah, Rumble Fetcher. Gameplay differences. All cutscenes can be skipped by pressing start. In the Dreamcast version, only the introduction could be skipped. Director's Cut runs at 60 FPS during gameplay, compared to the original game, which could only run at 60 FPS in menus or Twinkle Circuit. Cutscenes remain at 30 FPS. That's funny. Oh, damn it, I have to run to the bathroom. We just started. God damn it. Alright. I really need to run to the bathroom, so I will be right back, and I'll crank up the Skyrim jams. I'll try to hurry. This shit sucks.
my God!
Oh my God!
Anime! Holy fuck! What the dog doing?
I finally managed to get that finale of my Gamecube collection playthrough uploaded properly. And I uploaded last night's Banjo-Kazooie VOD. It's kind of surprised no one showed up for that. Well, I take that back. Mike showed up for like 2 seconds. Bless his heart. Bless their heart? I'm not sure. Either way. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get back to it. The load times in the GameCube version are notably faster than in the Dreamcast version. The game's collision detection appears to have been heavily modified, with most of the collision barriers either being weakened or removed. Indeed, that's awful. Collision barriers just gone. Cream the Rabbit makes a cameo appearance in the GameCube version. At a certain point in each character's story, she can briefly be seen flying around Station Square. For no reason. Gamma's adventure mode is no longer permanently stuck at night after completing his story. I didn't realize that was a thing. One cutscene at the end of Amy's story fades out early in the GameCube version to avoid displaying an animation error. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. You don't get a map in the Dreamcast version. Jesus. A free camera option was added, allowing full camera control via the C-stick. The original game supported only rotation and first-person view. This mode is kept as auto camera. The camera resets to auto camera whenever a new map is loaded. Oh, okay. A map option was added to the pause menu in Adventure Fields. In the Dreamcast version, Start was used to confirm choices in the pause menu. The pause menu controls were changed in DX to A and B as confirm cancel, with Start being used as an alternate cancel. Pause menu's background was changed from a transparent round to gradient. I kind of see it. But like the blue is not that much different, but the gradient is no longer there. GameCube version has a greater draw distance. In the Dreamcast version, the pause menu could be hidden by holding X and Y. This was removed in the director's cut. That's unfortunate. Try to finish off this cheerwine real quick. Alright. Graphical differences. I purposely put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. The Dreamcast palette-based lighting system lantern was completely replaced for the GameCube version with something more energetic. Each stage is lit very differently to its Dreamcast counterpart, including the character lighting and stage fog. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. The HUD was repositioned slightly and made bigger in the GameCube version. This has the side effect of making the HUD somewhat blurred, though. That's ridiculous. Yeah, blurry HUD. Let's see here. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles models in the Dreamcast version were much closer to their designs in the classic era, while the DX models are based off their Sonic Adventure 2 designs. Yeah, they kind of are, aren't they? They still look really fucking weird, though, in the DX version anyway. Oh, boy. Burp, 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 a gurpin. Ooh. Let's see here. This causes an based on their Adventure 2 designs. This causes an inconsistency when they jump, as they still use their Dreamcast. So they basically just reskinned the models. They didn't even bother fully updating it. That's ridiculous. This seems like such a lazy port. It's like, oh, it's a director's cut. Just kidding. It's a lazy ass port. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. The fur textures are replaced with the quote-unquote fur textures were replaced with gradients. I.e. just like static textures, I guess. Which is just ridiculous. Let's see. Gamma's model had a few material color changes, and also has a transparency issue with his light, making it look opaque instead of transparent. Oh man, it's almost like they did a terrible job. No wonder Adventure's so notorious with a lot of people. Like, it's just like they did such a poor job with it. But that's like the de facto version, which is such a shame. Guess this isn't the first time that's happened. Oh, the fucking Sonic Adventure, Final Fantasy. One of the Sephiroth tracks, I think. I forget. Well, it's either that or like something bad's happening, but the soundtrack titles are in Japanese, so I have no clue. Due to the Gamecube being much more powerful than the Dreamcast in terms of handling models, all playable characters, plus Tikal and some of Eggman's models, now have actual hands instead of low-poly mitten hands. Oh, but I like the mitten hands. This makes the instances of Sonic pointing and giving a thumbs up look seamless and, well, not a mangled mess in the... Oh, that's funny. Oh, look at that scrungly hand on the left. Oh, that's amazing. I want that scrungly hand more. That's so funny. The fucking scrungly hand. I also think they lengthened his legs for the DX version. His legs look shorter. Even though it's the exact same model, it's just been retextured. So weird. Yeah, look at them glove hands. I also really like the gradient on the shiny bracelet thingy. Look at Tails, he's extra shiny. He also looks younger in the Dreamcast version. They made him taller. It really looks like they made him taller. It might just be his ears that they kind of like stretched a little bit. I don't know, but like Dreamcast Tails looks like a fucking diaper baby, and GameCube Tails looks like a fucking 5-year-old. Okay, they made Knuckles look slightly less angy. No talk me angy. Oh, wow. Amy has completely different vibes in the different versions. Dreamcast Amy looks like just a little gal, just a little baby. Meanwhile, Fucking GameCube Amy's fingers will like reach into your soul. Ugh. Shaking up some Minute Maid fruit punch that was on sale at my work. Yesterday I had the raspberry one. That was pretty damn good. Ooh, that's good. Classic fruit punch taste. Ooh. Final Fantasy IX. Ugh, dad's dog is fucking barking at somebody. I don't know who. Huh. I kind of see what they mean. Maybe. Cause like the DX version looks like almost like a reflective surface, but the Dreamcast version looks more like a mirror, even though it's almost like going. But I can't really tell what the hell it's doing. I can't tell if it's like reflecting that, or what. The textures definitely look smoother for sure. Let's see here. Big looks almost entirely the same. They did almost. It looks like they did almost nothing different. That is so funny. What else have they done? They really made him look. They really made it look like his legs are longer. They also made his legs skinnier for some fucking reason. The now saving icon that appears in the upper right corner of the screen doubles as a progress bar that gradually fills as the save load progresses in the Dreamcast version. Text was changed in the GameCube version. It is now located on the bottom right. Oh my god. Holy crap, they made this fucking icons look so much worse in the GameCube version. What the fuck? It looks like there's less detail, but all they did was take out Tails' hand, I think. That's so weird. The names on the character select wheel were slightly transparent in the Dreamcast version, but are opaque in DX. The original game's textures seem to have undergone some minor quality loss in DX. So funny. With many having more artifacts present than their equivalents in the Dreamcast version. The aliasing problems that were present in Dreamcast version have been fixed. Oh, well, thank God. The Dreamcast version featured rather low-quality water textures with choppy animation. In DX, the GameCube's TEV system is used for more advanced water effects, including more realistic textures and rippling on objects below the surface. I kind of like that one more. It just looks like he underwater. That one, I don't know, it just looks kind of blurry. Yeah, ironically. Let's see here. In the original Japanese release of the Dreamcast version, Sonic's feet, had a unique wheel effect while running at top speed, akin to the classic games the blur effect was removed for later releases, but the shoe distortion remained. In DX, the distortion effect is no longer present, though Sonic's shoes do have a texture bug in the state it would have appeared in. The distortion effect never appeared in the light shoes, so the bug only happens with Sonic's regular shoes. Oh, that's weird. He got them long shoes. He got them fucking goblin shoes. Oh boy. Let's see. 4 audio differences, hey. Music stops while selecting a file, hilarious. Music does not fade out while moving between areas in adventure fields. The sound of the cars in Station Square was changed to be more dynamic. I have to sneeze. Oh, there we go. Whew. Ring monitor and emblem collection sounds are lower in pitch than the Dreamcast version for some reason. The ring sound in the Dreamcast version is the original C major, so the sound in the director's cut is inconsistent with the rest of the series. That's funny. The lower pitched monitor sound got reused in Shadow the Hedgehog. That's funny. Some voice clips were changed. Tails switching to flying mode. Amy using her hammer, Knuckles digging with his shovel claw, but getting nothing. Oddly enough, these clips were actually used in the E3 demo of the Dreamcast version. Why they got reinstated in DX is unknown. The adventure fields received more drastic changes than the action stages. Station Square. Oh, what the fuck? That looks so much cooler in the Dreamcast. What the fuck? It looks so much more colorful. You son of a bitch. How dare you? That's crazy. Like, yeah, I was for the longest time I wondered why the fucking level has the steeple thing, even though there's no steeple in the DX version. It's based on the fucking whatchamacallit, it's based on the Dreamcast version. Yeah, there's so much more color. The hell? Hey, Space Boy. Space Boy. The City Hall building itself had a major redesign, with it no longer has the clock tower from the original game, instead replacing it with a copy of the building's lower segment. Oh, is that what it did? I think? It's hard to tell. The building's lower segment. Oh yeah, they just copied and pasted it. That's ridiculous. Yeah, there's so much more color and personality. What the fuck? Let's see here. Again, so much more personality in the original version. That's crazy. Even the fucking road has more fucking personality. What the fuck? Central Station. Even better, the fucking Roman columns, fucking amazing. It's even lit up at night, brother. What the fuck, dude? There's more prominent fog. Is there? I don't really see any fog anywhere. It's possible to see a bit further into the garage in the original version. Oh. The reflections on the doors are arranged differently. Yeah, a little bit. But they depict the original Dreamcast colors even on the Gamecube version. That's just ridiculous. Let's see. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm fucking dumbfounded. This looks so good. The Dreamcast looks so much better. What the fuck? Wunderbar. Like, well, yeah. This is so... It feels vaguely tragic. Like, they fucking ruined it. And people just kind of forgot. Like, look at that. Little extra text down there. The Chow in space poster's the same, thank God. Okay, the casino section looks mostly unchanged except for Ken's playroom? That feels weirdly adult, I don't know. Once again, Dreamcast looks way better. The walkway is more transparent in the original version. It has more arch supports. You gotta have that arch support. You don't want to fuck up the station's feet, I guess. What? Let's see. Hotel sidewalks still use their textures from the Dreamcast version. Sign on the burger shop. The colorful building near the back was changed. Yep. That's okay. That's the difference. A sign for Ken's playroom was added next to the intro. That's still a weird fucking name for that. Dreamcast. That looks basically the same, although that looks more fun to explore. The Dreamcast one does, of course. Let's see here. Let's see here. That looks basically the same. There's little to no difference except for the columns. No, even the columns are the same. Wow, they changed nothing about the lobby. The pool area is the same except for the change in textures on the ground and the building. Kept the umbrellas. This looks basically the same. Good to know. The Dreamcast version has a prominent green tint throughout the egg carrier. This is not present in the Gamecube version, with many of the green features such as lights and glass being replaced by blue ones. That's weird. Basically the same though. Monorail station has a scrolling icon of the monorail on its lights in the Dreamcast version. It was removed in the Gamecube version. Unfortunate. Let's see. Yeah, more appealing in the Dreamcast version. What the fuck? Everything's slightly darker in the Dreamcast version, too. Huh. The living quarters. Oh, okay, we reached the 1 hour mark. That's good, I think. I'll go for about another half hour, give or take. Let's see here. Almost the exact same with slight change in lighting and of course upscaling textures. Oh, they changed the textures on the wall in the back. I actually kind of like the textures in the whatchamacallit, in the Gamecube version. Much more fun. Cute little faces. Let's see here. Yeah, just a bit darker in there. I do like the green textures more than the blue. It makes a little more sense, honestly. The textures on that whack-a-mole thing look weirdly clearer in the Dreamcast version than in the GameCube version. It's very odd that that's the case. Basically the same with a green tint. The platforms looks like a different shade of red, if it's red at all. Oh, ad break time. Good evening, VOD watchers. I'm excited for the, oh, what is it? I'm excited for the release of Tarkir Dragonstorm. I'm very curious of what all cards I'm gonna pull. I'm very hopeful. Very hopeful that I pull cards that at the very least help me get my money's worth. That's my biggest concern, is getting my money's worth. Let's see. I finished my Tana and Timna deck. I'm waiting on one more card, but for now I've got a semi-replacement, or a temporary replacement. But other than that, I've been playing Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 on PS5. Great game. Very fun. Some of the challenges, though, are ridiculous. Holy God. Some of the times they expect you to meet or something with like the time trials, or even the fucking drifting. They have drifting challenges where, like, the longer you drift, the higher your point total and whatnot. And, like, those are ridiculously hard. Oh my God. Absolutely ridiculous. it's taken me like multiple attempts to do some of those drifting challenges. So I keep getting lost in thought about stuff. It's crazy. Oh, we're back, and we got Omori on the soundtrack. Let's see here. Yeah, I really love that green tinge. That's really nice. Gamma's upgrade rooms have noticeably different lighting. Yeah, big time. You can actually see in the Dreamcast one. So yeah, lighting. And maybe some texture changes. Oh, I see it. The floor textures got changes. Got changed. That's so odd. It looks like they either shrunk the trees or decreased the number of trees, but the Dreamcast one definitely looks more jungly. But the GameCube version, I'd actually want to walk around it. As weird as that is. That's basically the same, although I still like the less flat or less smooth textures of the GameCube. Yet again, boring smooth texture, nice grainy rocky texture, more pleasing to the eyes. Huh. Not much difference there. Except maybe some texture stretching right here, where it's not there, or less noticeable in the GameCube version. Let's see. Oh, let's see here. Oh my god, they got rid of all the fucking trees that were around here. No wonder this area looks so barren. What the hell did they do? Look at that. That actually looks like a fucking forest in the Dreamcast version. And they just uprooted all of those fucking trees. That is ridiculous. The hell? I love those trees. I had never even seen them in game before, but now that they're there, I want them back. They even put trees on Angel Island. Oh my god, they took so much character out of it. That's insane. Yeah, the walls in this area are lined with trees in the original game, but were removed for the GameCube version. The top of the walls surrounding the area were made more jagged. Yeah, I see it, yeah. The mountain back there. A little bit more pointy. This is just a little more blah, 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 blah. I don't know what blah, blah, blah is supposed to mean, but, you know. Hey, wow, they kept the two trees up here. Crazy. The paths can be seen through the canopy of the jungle. Yeah, they can. Wow, I just noticed that. The color of the water is different, obviously. In the Dreamcast version, fog will appear while roaming the jungle itself. The fog was removed in the GameCube version. What the fuck, dude? The GameCube was supposed to be better hardware, and yet here y'all are taking out shit that should have been simple. The hell? Let's see here. Oh, wow. Mecha Sonic looks clearer in the tube. Amazing. Amazing, like... That's semi-sarcastic. Like, it actually is amazing that they've just... They just made the game worse in so many ways. This really makes me want to play the Dreamcast version. Which, like, I'm not sure how well my laptop right now would run a Dreamcast emulator. I'll have to see for sure. Stage differences. Emerald Coast. It looks basically the same. Basically the same. Although the tree, they did make the tree longer, and the monkey's just standing on top of it. Oh wait, no, that's the fucking GameCube. They made the fucking trees worse in the GameCube version. What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, all this nice textured grass blurred out. What the fuck, man? The skybox is now correctly centered around the player. Oh. In the Dreamcast version, the water is attached to the skybox and moves with it. In the GameCube version, the water is rendered as fixed squares. The water effects are considerably cheaper looking in the DX, which is very funny. This is most noticeable during the killer whale chase. Instead of actual waves appearing, the water model simply moves up and down. That is ridiculous. Man, they really said fuck it. Water effects. Oh, yeah, I already did that one. Palm trees with kikis on it were made shorter. Cannot believe. Let's see here. Windy Valley looks about the same. But again, the textures look so much better in the fucking Dreamcast version. What the hell? You don't realize you've been eating like shit for years until you have good food. Let's see here. Some wall textures were changed? They look about the same to me. Yeah, not much difference here. Let's see. About the same, unless they they didn't cut the caterpillar robot. A Rhinotek that spawns under the floor can be found in the GameCube version. That is hilarious. Spawns under the floor. Casinopolis. I never noticed that the giant golden statue in the center of the fucking casino was just Sonic. That is very funny. Everything just looks more colorful and brighter in the Dreamcast version. Especially the fucking the shower room. Shower room signs nice and bright. Gotta shower with the boys. Oh. Just stop your nonsense. Ooh, pop my wrist. Da da da. Oh, I like the texture in the shower room for the fucking Dreamcast. Oh, so much more. Every texture, I swear, looks so much better in the Dreamcast version. What the fuck, man? Even the fucking garbage chute, like that actually looks like garbage instead of whatever the fuck this is. This looks about the same, so that's good. The Nights in the Dream is still there. Clearer in the Dreamcast, blurrier in the GameCube version. It's like they slathered Vaseline on all the textures in the GameCube version. The hell? I'm not sure why they thought it was a good idea to make things look quote-unquote realistic, but hindsight's 2020. They changed the look of his board too. I like the blue board better. Everything, okay, yeah, all the ice looks blue, and in the GameCube version, everything just looks like regular ass snow. Oh, it's set at night. That's why. In the GameCube version, it's set during the day. Twinkle Park. Oh man, all this looks so much cooler. The Dreamcast. Just a reminder, the Dreamcast version is on the left. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe. I wonder if I'm also gonna have to rename the VOD to what did they cut from Sonic Adventure 1? And what are the differences? Actually, no. What are the differences between comparing and contrasting Sonic Adventure DX to Sonic Adventure Dreamcast? Okay, yeah, they did fix that. They made the pole in the center of the pool actually visible. Unless it is, and you just can't see it from this angle. That nonsense. Just stop your nonsense. Oh my god, all these textures are so much better. There's so much more life to them. Wow. The fucking Speed Highway. The city actually looks like a thriving city instead of a fucking dystopia. Because there's lights. The stage loses the blue nighttime coloration it had in the Dreamcast version. The roads received the same changes from blue to gray. Yep, there's the road. Fucking gray. Boring, boring, boring. That looks about the same. Again, just more vibrant in the Dreamcast version. That weird watch billboard's still there. They changed the textures on the buildings to look more boring in the GameCube version. They actually made Red Mountain look more red. That's one thing in the GameCube version. Yeah, like you can't even tell what the fuck that is in the background there. That's ridiculous. The amount of color in most textures was reduced, including the grass and crates. Unfucking believable. Skyduck. It looks like they added a bit of color to the Skydeck. If you look down here by the bottom of the platform, that's more grayish, and in the in the DX version, it's a little more blue. A little more color there. Ironically, they added more color to the darker areas. Many platforms on the stage had their textures changed from yellow to blue. Yeah, oh, I see that now. Yeah. Yellow to blue, which is weird. The lighting does not change when the clouds get darker. Hilarious. Not much of a difference, except, again, more colorful and vibrant in the Dreamcast version. More colorful and vibrant in the Dreamcast version. More colorful. Oh my god. More colorful and vibrant all over the fucking place. I need to sneeze. Ooh, 2 sneezes in 1 stream, and they both got censored, I guess you could call it. It's weird. They made the little river in there like bigger and wider, but at what cost? Everything else looks so boring in the in the GameCube version. Dreamcast version has more foliage. Yep, with some growing on the walls and ceiling. The grass is greener too. Yeah, so much more interesting. Most of the area's textures are slightly different. Yep. I will say the reflections in the mirror look a little better in the GameCube version, but not by much. More lighting. Better lighting in the Dreamcast version. Crazy. Notably, the color of the fog was changed from a somewhat blinding white in the Dreamcast version to a more subdued dark gray. That's weird. The textures on the walls of various parts of the stage, including the above image and the wall panel room in Act 2, were changed. Were they? I think I see it. No, yeah. It looks like the texture from the Dreamcast version of the mural on the back got like fucking shrunk in the GameCube version. Full ass downgrade. This is ridiculous. Okay, the texture went from red to yellow. They actually added a little more lighting in the GameCube version in the background there. Crazy. Once again, more vibrant colors, more interesting textures. Hot shelter. Not much of. They actually added better lighting in the GameCube version in this section. Whack. But oh my god, dude. The fucking GameCube version looks so boring compared to the fucking Dreamcast. I really need to emulate this one day. This is amazing. Wow. Spirit's Grave. Oh. Mega Man 9. Due to the lack of Z layering in DX, the egg carrier is not visible until it enters the skybox in Act 1. That's ridiculous. The shadow underneath the egg character is more pronounced. The lighting in Act 2 is slightly brighter. In both acts, Sonic and Tails use noticeably lower poly models during gameplay in the Dreamcast version, likely to keep the frame rate consistent. In DX, they use the same models as the rest of the game. At what cost? Oh my god, yeah. The fucking side textures of the fucking twinkle circuit so much more interesting in the original. Either that or I just got used to the GameCube textures. I'm not sure what it is, but something is significantly less interesting about the GameCube version now. Let's see here. Itchy. The lighting was modified significantly similar to Twinkle Park's track. Okay. Bouses. Let's see, how far along are we? Oh, we're almost to the end of the page. Alright, we'll finish this page and then we'll call it Chaos Zero. Once again, that clock tower is so much more fucking interesting in the Dreamcast version. What the hell? I didn't even notice that the fucking room was like a mosaic of a skylight or something. Because they darkened it so much in the GameCube version. Whereas the Dreamcast version, it's better. It's just better, man. It really does look like they elongated the legs of every fucking character in the GameCube version for no reason. Either that, or like they just like they shrunk the body of the character. I don't know what the fuck they did, but it looks so much worse. Chaos 2 is darker. Oh yeah, I see it now, yeah. Which does not make much sense. The glass around the perimeter of the boss area is more opaque in the GameCube version, making it hard to see, if not impossible, to look at the city background behind it. I didn't even realize there was a city background behind it. I thought there was just some random ass shit. Chaos 4. Many textures were changed, including the walls and trees around the area. Yep, to make it look more boring. The pond is more clear and less green. The pond doesn't change to a purified texture when Chaos isn't swimming in it. It's easier to see the bottom of the pond in the GameCube version. It sure is, buddy. Green versus blue. Crazy. The fog was made thicker, bigger, more opaque in the GameCube version. That looks so much cooler in the Dreamcast. He just looks like a fucking plastic figure in the GameCube version. Ridiculous. Let's see. Itchy. Oh, it's better. What the fuck? They took away the bridges? The bridge that they were standing on in the fucking cutscene? Why? That's dumb. Why would you take that away? That's so much better. Oh, you even see the clock tower! I mean, you can still kind of see it in the GameCube version back there, but it's less pronounced. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is so much more quaint and cool. And in the Dreamcast version, it's like, oh, it's every other fucking city in the world. The buildings around the stage were revamped heavily with entirely different models and textures. Dumb. Waterfalls were added to a number of buildings. A section of destroyed road at the beginning point of the stage was removed for some goddamn reason. Perfect Chaos is considerably brighter in DX. More fog was added. Road segments are darker. The water is a slightly dirtier color. Hilarious. Egg Hornet, basically the same. Egg Walker, they actually brightened up the textures on the Egg Walker. In the Dreamcast version, it kind of blends in with the background. Although, hey, Burger Shop, we love to see it. egg viper. Viper! That... I actually like the look of... I actually like the greener look of the egg viper in the Dreamcast. I really need to play the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure. Like, it looks so much better. It looks so much better. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Yeah, the lighting was changed. Zero and E101 Mark II are notably shinier. Yeah, I see. I don't know why they added chrome around the eyes. You can't tell that they're eyes anymore. With the darker segment around the eyes, they actually look like eyes. Chow guns were modified to improve a Chow's ability to travel around the garden. Okay. I like the green. Way better. Has been added to the station. Oh, okay. Hey, Clown Core. They actually did manage to make the garden section a little bit better, but it's so much more flat and boring, whereas this actually has bushes and shit. Boom, 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 boom. Again, way better in the Dreamcast, like a little wood bridge to a cliff. So cool. Oh, they made the fucking nighttime lighting look slightly better. Who gives a shit, dude? Egg carrier. What? Oh, it's the island. It's Eggman's Island. Okay, I was about to say, what the fuck do you mean? Looks about the same. The island is much shorter. Oh. The ocean surrounding the island is no longer deep enough to drown in. Hilarious. An invisible wall on top of the missile was removed, making it possible to stand on top of it. Hilarious. A clear perimeter of the garden was added in the Dreamcast version. The perimeter was only invisible wall. Aw, plowing? Nope. And tilling the soil. The soil is your mom. Aw. Daddy likes to work in the fields. Woo! Daddy loves tilling the soil while the soil's on a rebound from your first dad dying. That's very dark. Daddy loves plowing the soil while the soil's on a rebound from your first dad dying. Daddy's gonna... Oh yeah! Oh. Such a good bit. Daddy's gonna pat down that soil, gonna lay down the soil, treat it right, give it a drink, buy it dinner, buy it a movie. Daddy's gonna pat down that soil, gonna lay down the soil, treat it right, give it a drink, buy it dinner, buy it a movie. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Ah, whoo! Daddy loves tilling the soil while the soil's on a rebound. Ugh, I love that song. It is a fucking jam. Holy shit, dude. Bam, bam. Ooh, pop my wrist. Let's see. I actually kind of like the Chow Transporter a little more in the GameCube version. It looks more like a fucking preschool. Like you're dropping the kids off at school. Oh, I didn't realize Omo Chows were in the first game. Okay. Tilling the soil. Alright, that's it. We will cut it there. And we will continue to play Banjo next Tuesday. We managed to finish, what is it? Mumbo's Mountain and Treasure Trove Cove. in just under 2 hours. So I'm very excited to do the same with other ones. Although, knowing how progression works in older games, it's more likely that it'll take longer to do the tasks set forth. But we'll worry about that when we come to it. Let's go back up. Oh. Go back up. Go back. Whoa. We'll bookmark this. Put it in TCRF pages. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now let's check who we would like to raid. Following. Followology, the study of follow? It's first grade, SpongeBob. What a weird bit. Alright, let's see. Kitty. Oh, if I had more viewers, I'd 100% raid Vio. She's playing Haven Park. Never heard of it, but still. Hey, Yuli! Ah, she's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. 8-Bit Nuggets, just chatting. Thorn Gabbo's playing... Oh, she's playing Skyrim with her friend. I love it when they play that. It's very interesting to see, because I forget, one of them has never played Skyrim, or has never played much of Skyrim. And so it's very interesting. It's so cool to see someone who's never played Skyrim playing it and watching them experience it for the first time. So we're going to read Thorn Gabbo again. No, wait, we raided Sienna last time, so... Raid... We raided Sienna Goat last night, and I think we raided Thorn Gabbo on Tuesday. But either way, Thorn Gabbo. All right, the VOD for tonight will be uploaded tomorrow, either afternoon or tomorrow night. One of the two, if I can fucking remember to do so. Otherwise, I will see y'all next week, when, again, we will continue roaming through Banjo. Thank you, VOD watchers, for watching the VOD, which you are watching. See you in the next one, I guess. Bye. Like and fucking subscribe or whatever the hell. Bye.